In this part, I'm going to detail how Apache Spark work with Azure Synapse Analytics by the concept of the node and the computation.
Within Azure Synapse Analytics, Apache Spark application run as an independent set of processes on a pool, coordinated by a Spark context object in your main program. The Spark context can connect the cluster manager with allocating resource across application. The cluster manager is a Spark Hadoop yarn. Once connected, Spark acquire executor on a node in a pool, which are processes that run computation on a store of data that your application contains. Next, it sends your application code to the executor finally. Spark context sends task to the executor to run. The Spark context runs the user main function and executes the various parallel operations on the node. Then the Spark context collects the result of operation. The node reads and writes data from and the file system. The node also cache transform data in memory as a resilience distribution dataset. The Spark context connects to the Apache Spark pool and is responsible for converting an application to a directed acyclic graph. The graph consists of the individual tasks that get executed within an executor processor on the node. Each application gets its own executor processor, which stay up for the duration of the whole application and run tasks on a multiple thread. The processes are managed automatically when you create an Apache Spark pool in Azure Synapse Analytics. In order to do so, you would have to create an Azure Synapse Analytics workspace first, then you create a new Apache Spark pool as following these steps. So go to the Azure portal and then create a new resource and then search for Azure Synapse Analytics services. You create the services with this parameter. You create a resource group and that is subscribed in one subscription. The managed resource group is not obligatory. The workspace name, the region, and the storage Gen2 and the file system name. Once you have filled out the parameter, select Review and Create and wait until the resource gets deployed. Once the Azure Synapse Analytics workspace is deployed, you can create the Apache Spark pool. In the portal, go and click in New Spark pool, and then you create your Spark pool, including this parameter, the Apache Spark pool name, the node size, autoscale, and the number of nodes. Once you've filled out the basic parameter, you could navigate to the additional settings that customize extra configuration, including the autoscale compound version.